So this seems like, depending on how you want to look at this story, seems like a chess move by Donald Trump's political opponents who said, no, we're not going to give extra security because allegedly, again, if you want to look at it this way, if his supporters come and they act crazy, then they're going to do crazy stuff. We can use that as leverage for why we need to remove Donald Trump immediately, why he's a really, really bad guy, why he should never be president again, why he's trying to overthrow the government. And we can leverage all that against him. That will require, that's some three-dimensional chess that his political opponents would have had to be playing and thinking ahead about, to say we're going to let it get out of hand on purpose just so we can frame Donald Trump and make him look like a bad guy, give us a reason to impeach him, attack him, later on bring court cases against him all over what happened on January 6th. You tell me if you think they were thinking that far ahead. Maybe they were, maybe they weren't. But the whole question does still linger. Why did they not come with more military level engagement to defend the Capitol when they saw? Because Donald Trump gives a speech, right? The speech that he gave, let me see if I remember him giving that speech, and I remember watching the speech not too long after it happened, because I wanted to see what exactly did he say in that speech. I believe the speech was about an hour long. Any of you ever heard Donald Trump give a speech? You know, sometimes he can go a little long on his speeches. So that was January 6th speech. This speech was, it was two words that he used, peacefully, and there was another word that he said that day. Let me see if I can find the full speech. So they say CBS, it says 27 minutes. I need to find the full speech. Full speech was January 6th. We will never give up. We will never concede. The full speech was a little over an hour long. So this video coming from Global News, 755,000 views, 1 hour, 13 minutes, and 1 second long. So it was a pretty lengthy speech that he gave that day in DC. And the point being, when he's giving that speech, you can see, if you're working in DC and you're trying to protect the buildings, you can see how many people showed up to the speech. You can hear what he's saying. And this is Washington, DC. The Capitol building's there, the Pentagon's there, the White House is there, all the lawmakers are there, all the politicians are living there and doing their work there. If there was an emergency happening in Washington, DC, and it was close to one of those buildings, there are people who work in DC who can make one phone call, and within 5 minutes, there will be plenty of security personnel on call, ready to defend whatever building.